Hey guys, Red Panda Mining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. This video, man, it feels great to have access to both my hands. We're doing POV content today. I got the GoPro on my chest and I'm gonna be testing all of these servers today. I want to see if they work. I haven't tested them yet ever since receiving them on a pallet. You guys can see here. And so yeah, this first part video, actually I'm going to be documenting just turning them on in this video, but I'm also going to be documenting my journey in all of this. Okay, so I recently just got in as well a bunch of RAM, I think 32 sticks of 16 gigabyte 2400 megahertz RDIMM sticks. I don't know if these are going to work. I do want to do a video testing out 32 gigabyte sticks as well, but they're 2166 megahertz RAM. So online, okay, according to Gigabyte, these Gigabyte servers are the specification, especially for the Xeon Gold CPUs I just got in, are rated for 266.6 megahertz RAM. So that'll be for another video that we're going to test out. I also got in my 10 gigabit network switch here, a 10 gigabit SFP plus to Ethernet adapters. That's going to be for the connection to my my main backbone to my main switch, but these are 10 gigabit Ethernet ports, so that'll be for all the servers that are going to go onto the rack. Okay, well, not all of them. I already explained before that I don't think all 10 of these are going to go on that rack because I only have 3 240 volt 30 amp circuits, so that probably won't be enough power to house all these servers, but I already explained that in the previous video. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about the POV content. Yeah, it's so weird to have access to both my hands. I love it. This is the best. Okay, so let me know what you guys think about this style video. Okay, my friends, we're gonna turn on this server first and see how it goes right after today's sponsor.
Enterprise AI is the biggest money story of the decade, and it's been closed to you until now. Terra Compute builds enterprise-grade dual EPYC GPU servers. After 3 years of R&D at their own data center, Terra Compute is now open for business. Hosted in their own data center at a former US military base in Indiana on a locked utility rate no marketplace can touch. You buy, we host, no monthly fees, we rent it to enterprise buyers who pay a premium, and you earn more than the regular platforms currently out there. If we don't rent it, we don't get paid. Write the whole purchase off with Section 179, and at the end of your contract, if you're not happy, we ship the server to your door. You own real hardware, real data center, fast deployment, real returns. Inquire through a special form link in the video description below. Terra Compute, infrastructure as a service.
Okay, crop shot. All right, guys, so it's not an issue, but I already planned for this. So obviously I don't have access to or close access to my PDUs, which I realized that these servers require C19 to C20 cables, and look at that, requires 3 of them per server. So I'm just going to be utilizing one because I don't have any GPUs in them. So yeah, just one power supply should just be fine to test. Then the other side, since I don't have the length, is going to be going into a C14. So I need to make sure, because I do have a bunch of my other ASICs on right now, and I want to make sure I have enough power capacity. So 5,000 watts, 5,700 watts, 56. So I think the first PDU is the one I will turn on. Okay, plug into. Here we go. Okay. So I have the VGA monitor in, keyboard and mouse. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. There's a server turn on automatically. I see a green light. Oh, I don't have power for the monitor. How could I forget? Okay, 120 volt power plugged in for the monitor. Okay, so I don't hear the server, and so I think I just have to press the power button on this thing. So here's the VGA. There's no HDMI on these servers. USB, keyboard, mouse, and there's the power button I see right here. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, what? It turned on already. BIOS. The first thing I want to get in is into the BIOS. Chip initialization. Okay, first time turn on. It's kind of loud already. I don't know if you guys can hear that. All right, real time. Let's see what the BIOS looks like. Gigabyte, okay. Dell to enter setup. Gigabyte, nice. That's a good sign. So this server was the one, actually when I received it, it was quite dented at the top. So this is the only like damaged server. It doesn't look damaged, but I think everything else looks to be just fine. So, okay, it's not letting me into the BIOS. Does it take this long? Dell to enter setup, F10 display boot menu, force network boot. Kind of frozen. Unless, okay, now it's entering the setup, it says. Maybe it was looking for an IP. I do not have a network cable plugged in into the server. I don't have the, I do have networking over there, but it's gigabit only. These servers all have 10 gigabit Ethernet already. I believe the Intel X550, and I think the ports, the 10 gigabit ports are right here. And a cool thing is, which I'm not going to do now, is, oh, actually I can do it on this server here, right below. You can actually take it out. It's like hot swappable. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is really cool. All right, it's got the 10 gig Ethernet ports on the back there. And I don't know if that's a gigabit port or IPMI. So yeah, that's really cool. All right, so looks like we got in the BIOS. Okay. So we got Intel Xeon Bronze processors, 1900 megahertz CPUs, 12 core. So I just bought 20 Xeon Gold 6152s. Oh, and looks like the fan power, the fans just went down. They ramped down, which is good. Okay, we got 16 gigabyte of RAM in here, 2133 megahertz. So I see 4 sticks in here. They're 4 gigabyte each stick. So yeah, that makes sense. 16 gigs, 2133. So 2133 megahertz does work. Okay, I guess I don't need to do that video anymore testing the other RAM. But the CPU configuration, I just want to see here. 2 sockets, Xeon Bronze 3204 CPUs. So obviously these are the low end of the low end Xeon processors that are all in 10 of these servers. So I did buy 22 Xeon 6152 Golds, which are 22 core, 44 thread each CPU. So that's going to give me a lot more cores, and that'll just be better for, I guess, hopefully some type of AI or compute, if anyone really utilizes the CPU that much, which some people do, depending on the job, right? Okay, well, looks like this server works. I don't have my U.2s or anything yet, so those are going to be coming. eBay just takes forever. I don't know what's going on. They like ship to a distribution center in Melrose, Illinois or something, and it's just, I've been waiting it for like the past 2 weeks for these U.2 drives, and they just haven't come in yet. So I got RAM already, not a lot, but I do have some 512 gigs of RAM that I'll populate, I think, in 2 or 4 servers. Not sure if I'm going to populate 128 gigabyte in each server. You guys can give me your thoughts, but I do need to buy more RAM. I do need to buy more U.2s. I have the CPUs, I have the power supplies, and then the GPUs. I actually got a box of GPUs right here. Stay tuned for that video. And yeah, we're going to have fun doing test fit. I'm going to be doing another part video, a POV video of test fitting GPUs into these Gigabyte servers, because I know I just don't know, like, you can see the depth, right? The depth and the height isn't that great, and I see like kind of like an indent here for the PCIe or EPS, and it's not that long, right? So I got to be cognizant of what type of GPUs I can fit in here, so stay tuned. We're going to do another video sliding this out and test fitting some 3080s, 3090s, and yeah, I don't think 3090s are gonna fit. Anyway, this is good. I'm going to reboot it, and let's turn this off, and let's turn on. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm gonna turn it off, and we're gonna try another server. So I'm gonna just hold this down, or just press it. Okay, it turned off. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go to the next server. Oh, this is so funny. This is so good. So normally I would like to, just in case, you know, check any RAM that's popped out in shipping, but I'm confident nothing has popped out. I guess we'll see. And I will gotta move the power here. So that power worked, that middle one. I'm gonna assume the rest of the power supplies should be good. Should be good. Okay. All right, let's test the second one. Oh, looks like it already turned on. Okay, so, okay, I didn't have to press the power button this time. How come? Please wait for BMC initialize. Okay. This one's screaming. Just screaming. Oh man, these are gonna be loud. I just realized once I have more of these servers on my server rack, it's gonna be very loud. Okay, this one does not have the networking thing here. This one shows on. USB VGA is in. I can't see the inside of it because I have this other server on top. Oh no. I'm not seeing lights. I'm not seeing lights on the networking. Okay, that's strange. This one might be borked. Let me turn it off. Oh, it doesn't turn off. I have to hold it down. Okay, I'm gonna hold it down. Okay, you know what? I don't think I may have not pushed in this network card all the way. Okay, and let me do it again. There we go. Okay, wait, it turned on again. I didn't even press the power button. What's going on? Okay, this one might be borked. Let me turn it off again. Okay, it's off. Uh-oh, why is this one not working? Let's turn it on. Okay. Okay, that comes up. BMC initialize. So that's the, from what I understand, is that the IPMI? Yeah, the IPMI, because I don't have networking or anything plugged in. But why did the first one was able to go in? Normally I saw something here not showing up on this one. Okay, now it's showing up. After like, I don't know, like a minute, now it's going through the initialization. So that just took a little bit compared to the first one. I don't know why. Okay, let's see if I can get into the BIOS on this one. Let's see. Again, let me know what you guys think about the POV content. I think it's pretty good. I'm using my same microphone on my camera, my regular DSLR camera, but I'm on a GoPro this time, so I think it's working. If not, you guys let me know. If the quality is bad, if I'm shaking too much. Forgot to strap this one, my top strap, so that's probably going back and forth. I'll fix that for the next time. Okay, Dell F10. Takes a bit. Importing BIOS, it said. Okay, yep, there we go. 16 gigs of RAM, same thing. Chipset, processor config, yeah, Intel Xeon Bronze 3204s. All right, well, yeah, that looks like it works. Took a little bit to get up, but I think this server, I mean, I'm gonna do like a stress test once I populate these servers with GPUs. I'm gonna be doing stress testing if I'm doing it on VAST or a Simple Pod or whatever platform I plan on using these things on. Okay, networking. Let me just see here. Where can I see the NICs? The NICs, is it in this? No, the NICs are gonna be in a different, oh no, Intel i50. Oh no, here we go. Ethernet controller, X550. Yeah, okay. So that's the 10 gigabit ports. There's two of them. There's two i350 Intel gigabit ports, single gigabit ports, but the 10 gig does show up here. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what I'm going to be using. VLAN support. I'm doing the VLAN through my Ubiquities. Okay, so, all right, this server looks good. That's good. Okay, I'm going to turn this one off. Let's go to the third server. All right, that turned off easily. Let's go to the third server down and see how this one reacts. Okay, remove the power. This one's good. To the third server. I'm gonna do the bottom power port this time. I always do the middle one. Looks like they're getting power there. It's like, yeah, one green light, two yellow lights. Yeah, because the other ones are not plugged in. Okay, it didn't turn on automatically this time, unlike the second one. Maybe AC power on option is on the second one, that's why. Okay, third one. Screaming, just screaming. All right, it's doing this BMC initialize. It's gonna take probably a minute. Okay, Yep, this one is initializing after about a minute. Looks to be good. You know, every server I've ever set up or tried before, it always goes through that. But like, has anyone ever seen like a failed message? I don't think I've ever seen a failed message in my lifetime. Actually, no. I think I saw that once on RetroMike servers. It said something chipset failed or something failed. That was the only time I had to like reseat something. All right, enter setup. Okay, and it goes in. Yep, 16 gigs of RAM. Intel Bronze 3204s. Yep, okay. Looks good. Let me check if the NICs are there. Yep, the 10 gigabit NICs are there. All right, looks good. Next one. We're gonna go faster this time because I don't think some of you guys really find this stuff exciting, but to me it's exciting. I don't know if this is exciting for you guys to watch me, you know, suffer and test each one of these servers here, but you know, content, right? Content. Okay, 4th server. Let's go. Let's do the top power plug this time. All right. Woo, that's loud. You guys can hear that? Can't wait for these things to go full blast when I have them mining. Doing AI. Initialization. Okay. Let's see if anything fails here. Chipset initialize. No. Gigabyte. That's good. Okay. Dell. I didn't see. Were there drives? No. I don't think there's any drives in any of these servers. No. Hence why I need the U.2 drives in all of these. Or I may try, actually I am gonna try the U.2 adapters, U.2 to NVMe adapters, see how that goes, because finding U.2 drives right now are really expensive. I mean, NVMe's are also very expensive as well, but yeah, just servers, investing in servers, it's not a cheap thing. There's a lot of bits, you know, that you need: CPUs, RAM, storage, graphics cards. Doing this whole AI thing, man, it's getting expensive, guys. It's getting expensive, but like I said, I'm trying to do it in the more cost-effective way. All right, Xeon Bronze, yeah, it looks like the same processor, 16 gigs of RAM, processor config, yeah, Xeon 3204s, yep, okay, 10 gig, yep, okay, we're good. All right, let's turn this one off. Let's go to the 5th server. Just making sure. Okay, these all work. USB switch. There we go. VGA right here. There we go. Okay. Oh, man, I just realized it's nice having the servers stacked up like this. You know, so I feel like I should have a server rack instead of a to make sure. Okay, BMC, yeah. I should maybe get rid of my metal shelf here and just buy, I think I would just need one 42U server rack. Yeah, I think I can fit a 42U right there. Then I would have so much more space over here, right? I'd have a bit more storage. I can put whatever here. So if I just go out and, you know, Facebook Marketplace, you know, a couple $100 server rack or something, I can fit, you know, 5 to 6 servers in there, probably more, but again, depending on my power capacity, which I only have 330 amp circuits, so 15,000 watts roughly I can power in this area. So yeah, I think I should get a server rack. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Oh, I do not have the rails for these, so unless I buy the rails that they just rest on them, that they have like a platform on each rail, on each side, it's kind of like holding it like an L, like this, right? I think they sell those on Amazon, and then I can fit them on the rack, but I don't know how much those are. That could be another added ancillary cost I don't want to pay into. Okay, this one's still BMC initializing. Oh, no, chipset initialize, there we go. Memory initialization. Okay, so now that I know that 2133 megahertz RAM does work, I mean, if anyone's still watching this far, comment down below, like 2133 RAM going to 266 megahertz RAM, is it that much of a, you know, performance difference? You guys let me know, because I would like to have the native 266 megahertz RAM for the processors. That's what they specify on Gigabyte. So anyway, okay, Dell, looks like this one's gonna work. Okay, my battery died. I had to replace the battery on my GoPro. Wow, this thing really doesn't last long. Okay, Xeon Bronze, yeah, that looks good. 16 gigs of RAM. Obviously I want to add 128 or 256. 3204 Bronze CPUs, yep, we're good. 10 gig networking, yeah, looks to be good. Okay, let's reboot and let's go to the 6th server. All right, so that server works. That works just peachy. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna start at the top, push my new exhaust fan. Oh, I dropped my mouse, that's okay. Okay, let's go, let's plug in here. There, here, and VGA. Good old VGA, man. Back in my day. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm getting stuck around the mouse. All right, take out the power. All right, is this cable long enough? Okay, let's go to the bottom one this time. There we go. Turned on. And initialize. All right, let's wait for this. Okay, delete, and hopefully this one goes in the BIOS. Yes, okay, yep, that looks good. And 16 gigs of RAM. Intel Xeon 3204s. Is there anyone out there that wants these Bronze 3204 CPUs? Let me know down below. I don't think they're worth anything. Let me know, anyone that wants them, because I'm obviously replacing all of them. Okay, this server works. Looks to be good. Let's turn it off. And you know what? Just let me check. I didn't check there's any drives. No, there's no drives in any of these. I don't think so. No. Wishful thinking. All right. Okay. Let's go on to the number 7 server, and this is going to be a knock on wood. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood to knock, but so far so good. They're all working. Okay, I need to move the power to here. Let's do the middle one this time. Yep, okay. It's probably gonna start screaming. And it's not screaming, so I need to press the power button. So I'm assuming some of these have that AC power option, some of them don't. Okay. Yep, there we go. Initialize. Usually that's a good sign. Okay, initialize Gigabyte, Dell, and let's see, go in the BIOS? Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna go in the BIOS. These servers seem to be pretty good so far. Not bad. Okay, yep, number 7 looks good. 16 gigs of RAM, processor, Xeon 3204 is good, and 10 gig. Okay, I'm gonna assume the next 3 are gonna work. All right, let's go. Let me turn this off. There we go. I think at this point, I don't think very many people are still watching, but if you're watching this, I appreciate it. If you guys appreciate this content, just hit that like, let me know. Okay, here we go. Number 8, let's do the top one. Green light, yep, good sign. Okay, 2 more. Man, the back of these servers look pretty good. Okay, not turning on automatically, so power button. Okay, VMC. All right, let's see if it goes in the BIOS. Okay, I noticed this 8th server, number 8 that I've turned on, this one did the initialization really fast. So good to note for me, because the second one definitely had a hard time like initializing. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but all the other servers were generally okay in initializing, but this 8th one initialized pretty fast. I don't know if that's because, I don't know, maybe all of them maybe have an issue except for the 8th one, but this one initialized extremely fast. Going into the BIOS now on this one. So yeah, I thought that was interesting to note. That one just like went through the initialization very fast, unless there's an option, you know, to make it go through fast. But okay, yeah, Intel Xeon Bronze, 16 gigs of RAM, 3204, yep. Okay, looks good. Oh, networking, 10 gig, yep, looks good. Okay, number 9. the final, oh no, 2 more. Not final. Let me turn this off. Oh, I gotta hold the button down. It's not turning off. There we go. Okay. Number 9. These are the only 2 USB ports on this server. Okay. And let's go. Let's go with the middle one. Light on. Okay. It's good. And on. There we go. So I was actually talking with somebody. They mentioned that like these older servers, older generation servers, are actually more reliable than a lot of the newer stuff that's out there. Apparently. I don't know how true that is, but apparently like the older gen stuff is just rock solid. Kind of similar to like older vehicles. They're just better, reliable. So I wonder if these servers are gonna be kind of like the same thing that I might experience. I don't know. You guys let me know. These servers could be really reliable. But you know, anyway, I mean, people still buy these. They're on eBay for like $1,500 to $2,000. So should still be decent, right? Should still be pretty decent for what I'm trying to achieve on these for, you know, GPU rental. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, initialize BMC. I just realized, yeah, I should have maybe plugged in Ethernet on each one, or into the IPMI, and then IPMI into each one to see if there were, you know, further errors. I should have done that, but I'm changing out all the processors, all the memory, adding in GPUs. You know, something could break when I do that. So anyway, it's good to just, for now, test each one as I receive them like this, right? Without adding anything. All right, 9th one. Let's see if the BIOS gets up here. And yes. Okay, 16 gigs of RAM. All right, that one's good. 2 gig and 10 gig and 3204s. Yep, okay, that's good. Okay, so there's another thing. Does anyone want 4 gigs of, I mean, how much are 4 gig sticks of DDR4 2133? Like, you know, I really don't think they're worth that much. Probably, I'm gonna say like a couple bucks a stick, maybe. Not even 4 gig sticks. Okay, let's do the top one. All right, last server. Green, green, yellow, yellow. Yeah, yellow because there's no power cable. Okay. All right, didn't turn on. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. I think this is gonna work. All right, all 10 of them. Success. BMC. All right, that one really initialized fast, similar to number 8. So number 8 and number 10 probably initialized way faster than all the rest of the servers. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll keep note of that. Not sure why. You guys can let me know. All right, if this shows up in the BIOS, we're done. That's it. Long enough video. That means all of them work. Then the next step is to put the processors in, put the RAM in as I set up each server when I get the GPUs. So I already have a bunch of GPUs to set up in all of these. So gotta set up my new exhaust fan. I gotta take down all my ASICs. Oh man, I gotta do the networking. That'll be for another video. Okay, this one looks good, my friends. Let's see. Yep, Xeon Bronze 3204s. It's good. 10 gig NICs. That's good. 16 gigs of RAM. We're good. That's it. That's it. I love it. Hard drive. I just want to see here. Hard drives. How do I see? Where is, oh, there's secure boot on here. I don't think I need that. Disabled. Already disabled. Okay. I think that's good. All right, my friends. All right, that's it. Okay, they all work. They all work. Oh my God. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, I mean, they all boot, that is. I guess if they work or not is going to be dependent on once I populate all these servers with the new 6152 Xeon Golds. Okay, 2.1 gigahertz, 22 core, 44 threads, each CPU. So that means each rig or each server will have 44 threads and then 88 no, sorry, 44 cores, 88 threads per server. That is insane. That's actually insane. Okay, my friends, I think this video is long enough. Let me know your thoughts. All the servers work. We booted into the BIOS on all of them. They all worked. And so stay tuned. Next video, I'm going to set up my networking. I got to tear down my ASICs. Yeah, a lot of POV videos to come. All right, I'll see you all in the next one. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Lots of work ahead.
Still storing your crypto on exchanges? That's risky. This is the Red Panda Tandem card. Simple, secure, and built for real self-custody. No seed phrases, no complicated setups. Just tap your card, manage your crypto, and you're in control instantly. Secure chip technology keeps your assets protected, even offline. I've tested a lot of hardware wallets, and this is by far one of the easiest ways to get started. If you want true ownership of your crypto, check out the Red Panda Tandem card below. Simple, secure, self-custody. Use code RPM for another 10% off. Link in the video description below.